Blessed be God who fills my soul with fire. Blessed be God who fills my soul with fire is the responsorial psalm today. It's our psalm response. And I thought it was a little bit of a strange one because we don't hear a lot about filling our souls with fire when we talk about the Psalms. Or at least I haven't before. But I really like this psalm refrain, and it caught my eye because it is rather evocative. It says something to us like, this is the Lord who fills us with fire. And when we think about fire, we might think of a damaging thing that kills everything in its path. But this is a different kind of fire that we speak of. An all-consuming fire, but that consumes our hearts and our souls for love of God. One that consumes us for love of God. And it's the fire of love that consumed St. Clare of Assisi, the saint that we celebrate today. She lived during the 1200s and was a follower of St. Francis of Assisi. And once when she was listening to him speak, she became so inflamed with this fire of love that she desired to give herself totally for God and totally in a spirit of poverty, just like St. Francis. So she ran away from home in the middle of the night, belonging to a wealthy family. She left so that she could live a poor, austere life, cutting her hair and finally establishing a house, being the mother of a house that within the women there in that order lived a poor, austere life. They wore no shoes, they ate no meat, and they were silent most of the time. A pretty austere and really not sounding that great of a life to many of us today. But because of their love for the Lord, they knew that brought them closer to Him each and every day. It gave them space and time to commune with God. And St. Clare dwelt so much in that fire of love that even when there were invaders coming to the city of Assisi and her convent stood on the outskirts of the city, these invaders came, they were going to pillage the whole city. But she came out on the walls of the convent, bringing the monstrance with her, and setting that monstrance on the wall, and asking and pleading with the Lord to defend their city. And amazingly, there was a spirit of fear falls on the invaders, and they did not attack at all. That's the fire of love that dwelt within her heart. That fire of love that gave her that confidence to bring Jesus out to be the defense of the city. And so today, we ask the Lord for that same fire of love to dwell within each of us, that our hearts might be open to His all-consuming fire. And yes, it might be a little bit scary because fire is not something we can control. But when we allow Jesus to truly set our hearts aflame with love of Him, we are not afraid because it's that all-consuming fire that guides our every day, and we know that it's only for good. So today we ask the Lord to fill us with that fire of love and open our hearts to His all-consuming love.